I'm Kim Johnston, and I would like to introduce you to the Rotary 146 tabletop swing arm tire changer. It has an external clamping range of 10 to 26 inches, an internal clamping range of 12 to 28. It'll handle a 15-inch wide wheel and up to a 45-inch diameter tire. Now let me show you how easy it is to use. First, we'll use our pneumatic bead breaker to break down the bead of the tire. Then we'll go to the front, being sure not to damage our tire pressure monitor. And we'll bring it over to our pneumatic wheel lift. And we'll clamp it from the outside. So now that we've got the wheel clamped, we're gonna go ahead and lube the tire. And this is a little lower profile tire. It's a 45 series, so it started to mount itself back up. So I'm just gonna use my assist arm to help push that back down into the bead, into the drop center, I'm sorry. So I can get some more lube on the tire here. And I'll just do one more spot to make sure that we don't damage our tire. So now I'll bring my tire pressure monitor back around to my dismount head. This is how we assure that we don't damage that TPMS. And again, I've got my beads kind of starting to creep back up again. So I can use a bar, or I could bring my assist arm over to help push this down to help make room for the mount head. I'm gonna position it right to the wheel and then make this adjustment so I get a couple millimeters of gap here. Now I'm gonna need my assist arm again because this will have to be in the drop center before I can pull it over to get the tire off. So I'm gonna get that in position. I'm gonna slide my bar in between the tire and the wheel, and this will help me pull the tire over. So my first bead's off. Now I will either pull this tire up to get my bar in there, or I could use my, my bead lifter to hold this tire up for me. Make it easier for me to do my job. I'll remove this. And then I'll go ahead and take the bottom bead off. Again, paying attention that my tire pressure monitor's out of the way, and we've dismounted the tire. Okay, so we've got our new tire. First thing we're gonna do is lube the bead really well. Inside and outside, top and bottom. We're gonna put our tire on the wheel. We're gonna move our tire pressure monitor. If this is 12 o'clock, on the face of a clock, we want that tire pressure monitor at about 5. We're gonna put this first bead on. They usually go on pretty easy. We're gonna move our tire pressure monitor back over here to about 5 o'clock. And we wanna go over the back and under the front of our mount head. We're gonna use our bead roller here and lock it into position. This will help keep the tire in the drop center under the mount head. Then we'll use our assist arm to be our other point of traction and to keep the tire in the drop center as it goes around. So you'll see we'll push our rotation pedal, and you'll see it's keeping everything in the drop center as the bead starts to roll. If it didn't, we'd need a third bead pressing point. We can use our bar here for this to help keep the tire. You can see now it's in the drop center. We're not overstretching it. And it pops right on. And that is how easy it is to dismount and mount a tire with the Rotary R146RP Super.